Good morning, children. How are you all? I hope you all are fine at your place. I'm your English teacher, Miss Bharti, and today we are going to read chapter number 2, that is Grandma's Sickle. Every one of us have one or the other thing in our life which is very close to our heart. In this chapter, we are going to read about an old lady whose favorite thing was a sickle. And we are also going to read how did she feel when someone took her sickle away from her and how did she get her sickle back.
Children, before starting the reading of the chapter, I want all of you to open your English course book, volume 1, chapter number 2, which is on page number 15. Chapter number 2, Grandma's Sickle. Children, this chapter is about an old lady and her favorite possession, which is a sickle. Children, do you know what is a sickle? Can anybody of you tell me what is a sickle? Okay, I'll tell you its the meaning. A sickle is an agricultural implement consisting of a curved metal blade with a short handle fitted on a tank. Have a look at this picture. I hope you all must have recognized it by now. You must all have seen a sickle at your home. It is an instrument which is used generally in farms to cut crops, etc. Now, let's begin with the chapter. We all have our favorite toy, movie, food, friend, relatives, books, which have a special place in our heart. Imagine how would you feel if somebody takes it away? What would you do? You would definitely feel miserable, disheartened when somebody will take that thing away from you. Now, let us begin with the chapter. Rajan's grandma was very popular with all the people of the village. Everyone called her grandma. The villagers respected her because she was very wise and helpful. Here, the old lady has been described as grandma, and she is the grandmother of a boy whose name is Rajan. Everyone in the village knows that lady, and everyone in the village used to call her grandma. All the people in the village used to respect her because she was so wise and helpful in nature. Grandma, said Rajan, everyone calls you grandma. Looks like you are the village grandma. Here, Rajan is telling her grandma, Grandma, it seems like you are the village grandma because from a little kid to an elderly person, everyone used to call her grandma in the village. Grandma smiled and replied, Yes, yes, they do, and I am. Do you know why? It's because I'm the oldest person in this village. I have lived here for 60 years and I remember when most of these people were born. At this, Grandma smiled and Grandma replied, "Yes, Rajan, I am the village grandma because I am the oldest person in this village and I have seen most of the people taking birth in this village because it had been 60 years since Grandma had been living there." This Rajan got surprised when his grandma said she had been living here for 60 years. Then Rajan asked his grandma, "Were you born here?" He could not believe what grandma had said. When grandma said she had been living here for 60 years, he got surprised. Here, he asked the question just because of the curiosity, because he was not able to believe what he heard. "No, Rajan, I came here as a 10-year-old bride 60 years back, but there is one thing older than me." The grandma answered Rajan. She said, "No, dear, I did not take birth here. I came here after getting married when I was 10 years old, and it's been 60 years since I have been living here. But there is one thing older than me." "And what's that?" asked Rajan curiously. Rajan, out of curiosity, asked his grandma, "And what was that?" He asked his grandma about the thing which was older than his grandma. "It's my sickle," answered Grandma. Grandma replied, "It's her sickle." "Sickle?" Rajan was amused. Rajan got surprised when he heard that her grandma's most favorite obsession was the sickle. He thought, how can a sickle or how can a tool be someone's obsession? Sickle. Yes, children. Do you know what is a sickle? I have told you earlier also. Yes. A sickle is a curved metal instrument which is sharp from one side and generally used in farms for harvesting purpose. At this, Grandma replied, "Yes, a sickle. It's my most efficient cooking assistant." Grandma replied, "It belonged to my mother and she gave it to me when I got married." Children, do you know how can a sickle be an efficient cooking assistant? Okay, nobody knows? I'll tell you. Efficient means doing something well with no waste of time, money, or energy. Grandma used the word efficient for her sickle because the sickle used to save her chopping time. The sickle belonged to Grandma's mother, and her mother gave it to her at the time of her marriage. Why did she give you a sickle? Did you have to work in the fields, Grandma? When Grandma said that her mother gave that sickle to her at the time of her marriage, then after hearing this, Rajan asked his grandma, "Why did she give you a sickle? Did you have to work in the fields?" Rajan was confused. He could not imagine his delicate looking grandma working in the fields. Yes, children, why did Rajan got confused? He got confused because his grandma was a dainty lady. He was not able to imagine his grandma working in the fields. Oh, no, my child, we didn't go to the fields. Your grandfather supervised the work on his farms along with his brothers. At this, Grandma replied, no, my child, we didn't have to go to the fields. Even your grandfather didn't have to go to the fields to do any work. He and his brothers used to supervise the other workers on their farms. But we, the woman in the house, kept a little kitchen garden of our own, which we tended with a lot of care. We grew all the greens and herbs for the kitchen, so the sickle came in handy when we wanted to cut some leafy vegetables and herbs. Grandma told Rajan that she and the other woman who used to live in the house kept a little kitchen garden of their own, which was taken care by the ladies of the house. All the ladies or the women of that house, they used to grow all the greens and herbs for their kitchen. Do you know what are greens and herbs? Yes, children. Greens are the green leafy vegetables, and herbs are the leaves or the seeds which are just used to give flavor to the food. For example, coriander, mint, etc. How interesting. Where's your sickle now? Asked Rajan. Rajan asked his grandma about the sickle. Come inside, I'll show you, said Grandma as she took Rajan to the kitchen. She took out an old sickle from a drawer. The sickle, though old, was still usable. When Rajan asked his grandma about the sickle, then his grandma took him to the kitchen and took out an old sickle from a drawer. The sickle was old, but it was still usable. It means it could still be used as it was still sharp and not blunt. Children, whenever you see an interesting thing which you haven't seen before, you always want to take that thing in your hand and you carefully observe that thing. Similarly, Rajan also got to see an interesting thing. He held that thing in his hand and observed it carefully by turning it around. When he handled the thing in his hand, he found the handle of that thing, or he found the handle of that sickle loose. How can you use it? He said, as the curved iron blade came off the wooden handle. He asked his grandma, how can you use it? Because when he held the thing in his hand, the curved iron blade came off the wooden handle. So he thought that the thing has become useless now. Moving forward to the reading of this chapter, Grandma was not too happy to see that. It means Grandma also got disappointed when she saw that the wooden handle had come off the curved iron blade. She said, "Oh, I guess we'll have to take it to Lohar, the blacksmith. He'll mend it. Come, let's go." She told Rajan, "Let us take this sickle to the blacksmith so that it can be repaired and used again." She quickly wrapped some of her soft idlis in a banana leaf and, holding Rajan's hand, she started for Lohar's smithy. So what does smithy mean? Here smithy means the workshop of the Lohar, workshop of the blacksmith, where the blacksmith works. So both of them headed towards the Lohar's shop. Grandma wrapped some of her soft idlis in a banana leaf for the blacksmith, and they both of them headed towards the smithy. When Lohar saw Grandma, he touched her feet and welcomed her. "Come, Amma, what can I do for you?" As we know that Grandma was respected by each and every person in the village, so Lohar, out of respect, touched her feet and welcomed her. He said, come, Amma, what can I do for you?" Grandma gave him the little bundle of idlis and said, "Here, Lohar, these are some idlis for you." Children, in India, we don't go to anyone's place empty handed. So, Grandma handed over the idlis which she had packed to the Lohar. Lohar was very happy. He said, "Thank you, Grandma. The whole village knows how wonderful a cook you are. Everyone in the village looks forward to the food from your kitchen." Children, when blacksmith got idlis from Grandma, he got delighted because he knew that Grandma was good at cooking also. Children, I hope you all are liking this story. We will continue reading this story in our next class. Take care of yourself, stay at home, and stay healthy.